Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of T-Serp. I'm your host, Louis Constante, and today we have the special guest known as Andrew Wired. I mean Weir.
I'm a guest now. I'm not the host. It feels weird,
It,
strange.
yeah, it's Lulu takeover time because desperate times call for desperate measures.
Yeah, because our two terrible guests that normally are on couldn't make it, so we got Lewis. And yeah, actually no. No one can replace. Well, I can replace them. So I just made me the guest and Lewis the host.
Yay.
Um, so what are we talking about today, Lewis?
We're talking about, not plagiarism.
Yes. So we're talking about the bad sides to GPT-3. Yesterday we said how good it was and how amazing it is, and it really is. But every good thing has a bad thing. So yeah, GPT-3, if you don't know, is a new AI that just came out by OpenAI. They're the creators of Dolly, Dolly 2, Dolly Mini, same thing. Um, the image AI generator. So this new AI called GPT-3 can do anything you want. It can write essays. It can write code for you. It can explain code. It's great code, and all different things. So you're probably wondering, what's the bad side? Well, there's a lot of bad things to it. One, for example, is plagiarism. Now, technically, it's not plagiarism at all, but if you steal an essay from a robot, it's just as bad as stealing it from anywhere else.
Cool.
See, like, Lewis, have you stolen anything?
In my day, yeah. I've stolen,
Oh,
okay, I'm gonna stop speaking now.
yeah, we might get the rec police after you. Sorry, I meant rec Mraga.
Okay.
Republic of Elite Coders make Republic of Elite Coders great again. Yeah.
What?
Um, so,
Great.
yeah, so for instance, like we tested it, Miss Thompson and I and Mr. Ferrara tested if it could do Kidoyo challenges, and it 100% did it. We just copy and pasted the description, and boom, it just did it right there and then. So you might seem like you're smart like, for doing this, but don't. For other classes, you might get away with it. But Miss Thompson and Mr. Ferrara are on the lookout for any signs that it's not yours, so they're very aware and they've been testing all different things on GPT-3 so they know what to look for when trying to see if code is stolen. Because I'm going to tell you this, it can write code better than you can. So if you have a bunch of terrible projects and then this thing is just so clean and perfect, they're going to realize you didn't write it. So yeah, you can say write this code really bad, which it might do, but you know, um, don't
Yeah.
stay in school and don't do AI. Uh, so devlog number I don't know 3.
Wait,
The in-bracket
like,
website's going it's going well. I totally haven't been using GPT-3 to do all of it for me.
hey?
Only some of it.
Uh,
Um, it's so useful though. I mean, it's just so useful. Um, yeah. So, ugh,
We're I'm the
gee,
host.
yeah, I know, but you haven't been saying anything.
Well, yeah, because I've been waiting for you to finish talking.
Okay, Lewis, say something.
So, you want to steal essays? You want to plagiarize kids? Then
No,
use
no,
this
no.
website.
Okay, that didn't go the way I wanted to.
Want to try out some things on it, Weir?
No, 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 no. We can't show examples of bad behavior. Actually, we asked it earlier with teacher supervision. If how to disable Go Guardian, and Miss Thompson was very happy with its response. It said that is unethical, and you shall not do that. You shall apply to your school's policies. And actually, it literally said, do what you're supposed to. Don't be goofing off. So Miss Thompson, and I guess that's okay, but so it has ethics. That's good. It's not going to take over the world, hopefully. We don't
Eh,
actually know if it will.
we're
Yeah.
well. That's wrong.
We also asked it if it can cheat, how to cheat in hackathons, and it basically did the same exact response, but it said improve your skills. Don't try to cheat. Just get better.
Why didn't you just look up strategies for hackathons?
Oh, let's try that now.
Weird.
What are strategies?
So while Weir does that, yeah, we're definitely gonna need strategies for this hackathon, since we have both the UE team from last year and the UE team from the year before. And
Wrong,
also, no offense
wrong,
to Mr. Ferraro,
wrong.
but our strategies have just been panic. And then last year for the junior hackathon, it was panic with style.
I love how I started to say wrong, and he just didn't. He just didn't stop.
Yeah, I didn't stop because I
Technically,
didn't want to.
technically, this year, did you hear about the new hackathon, Louis?
You mean the one with the children?
Um, Specify, please.
The one with the children who aren't in the middle school?
Yes. So now technically we are the middle school team from last year, even though it wasn't the UE hack.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm still gonna call you guys the UE Hackathon team since the new UE Hackathon team made the banner in the website for Code Conquest look goofy.
Looked goofy.
It just looks goofy now. So I think it's done writing strategies, right, Weir?
It is done, Lewis. Okay, so here, strategy number one: choose your team wisely. It's important to have a
Whoa.
team that company. So this one is mostly for the coaches. They got to make
Yeah.
sure they're putting the best people on there. And even if you're not on the actual team, there's a lot you can do to help out the people on the real team.
Like
So
Sprite.
making like sprites and maybe find your own strategies you can share with them. Because if you don't make it this year, doesn't mean you're not gonna ever make it. If you're on the eighth grade, you're trying to get on the eighth grade one, and you don't make it, you have high school. These things go on in high school. There's a whole high school team. If you're in seventh grade and you don't make it, you have eighth grade and all of high school. If you're in sixth grade, you're just starting. You
Yeah,
have
exactly.
seventh, eighth, and high school. So you have a lot of time to make it and improve your skills. Um,
Yeah. I'm scared about that.
yeah, you
Honestly,
might not make it.
this is the first time I actually have to try to get onto a hackathon. No offense to people who tried to get onto the UE hackathon in 2021 and didn't get on.
You were really bad.
Yeah, no, we were good, but like there were only 8 people that were good.
Yeah.
Then,
Here's another good one.
yeah,
Keep your eye on the clock. Okay, hackathons are time limited events, so it's important to stay mindful of the time and make sure you're using it effectively. Don't get boggled down in one task for too long and make sure you're making progress towards your goals. This is a very interesting response because it said boggled down. That's a slang term, of course. I don't think boggled is it might be a real word, but it's not, like something someone would say. So it's
yes, I love the
interesting.
word kaboggle.
It's yeah. So yeah, here you go. So it is technically a real word, but it's not something that you would say really. But it's just interesting that the AI used it because it's such a unused kind of slang, I guess I would say term. Um, yeah, interesting. So, Lewis, do you have any final words as your first and last time as host?
Wait, last
Last.
hashtag
Unless
hashtag Lulu takeover 2.
hashtag only if there's no one else.
Well, okay, I'll be the last ditch effort, I guess. But can I be on again, not as a host, if even though Steven and Sam could be on?
Nope. Well, I'm the real host, Andrew Weir, and I'm signing off. I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.
Bye bye.